A creator gets robbed in GTA. A horror game chase hits full panic. A Discord community gets its own teen space. And at DreamCon, a conversation with Kanel Joseph turns into a challenge for a future collaboration. These are not separate stories. They are all pieces of BSQ Bean. To understand the name, you have to scroll back to the beginning. This documentary follows the public record from January 2024 through August 2026 across short-form clips, YouTube uploads, Instagram posts, and retained Twitch broadcasts. At the start, Bean's feed was not built around a single game or a single show. It was food, family, parenting tags, and everyday moments shot close to home. The first publicly accessible post in the archive is a kitchen clip from January 2024. That early identity matters. The camera was personal and immediate, daily life first, with the audience invited into whatever was happening that day. The community-building instinct was already there before the later labels and games arrived. By late 2024, gaming was visibly entering the mix. Black Ops and game-focused clips gave the page a second lane. One side, everyday life, the other side, live reactions, competition, and friends on screen. In spring 2025, the look expanded into an on-camera apparel era. A bathing Bean and Mr. Mug visuals, worn and shown directly in the content. It was a brand chapter, but it still followed the same formula. Put the idea in the frame and let the audience react to it. Then came the live talent show era. October and November fill with multi-person rooms, rounds, freestyles, judges, performers, and the kind of unpredictable energy that only works when chat feels like part of the room. Bean's role shifts from poster to host, setting a stage for people to show up. Those early live rooms also created the project's first visible team dynamic. That lineup changed over time, but the public material reviewed here does not explain why anyone left, so this story will not invent an answer. What it does show is the format continuing to evolve. By December, talent show posts were less dominant in the monthly mix, while live programming surged. Here, Bean is literally filling up on snacks for a 24-hour live. The point is not that one era vanished overnight. It is that the channel kept moving toward longer, more constant live presence. That persistence becomes its own January milestone. Bean searches Bathing Bean TikTok on Google, scrolls through branded results, and calls it proof of consistency. It is a digital footprint moment, not a ranking claim, not a metric, just the creator seeing the work become discoverable beyond one feed. Around the same time, a new collaboration pattern is plainly visible in the captions: BSQ Iluda. A February post tags Iluda alongside a R.E.P.O label, and the early co-op energy is already clear. Gameplay, reactions, and an inside joke rhythm that later becomes central to BSQ. By late March, the collaboration is unmistakable. Lethal Company posts name, Iluda, and the footage gives the audience the exact relationship in motion. Teammates calling out danger, one player going down, a jump scare, and then the merciless "you are fired" screen. The games are becoming a shared stage. In April, the feed locks into GTA Roleplay and 5M. The archive records 17 GTA R.E.P. posts that month. On screen, the stories are mini-movies: a bank robbery, a crowded inventory, an in-character phone call, and a joke that lands because the audience already knows the world. The expansion was not only a content change. By May, public clips show moderator interviews and Discord-facing community work. The stream now had a place to organize people around it. Conversations, roles, customs, watch parties, and the next live room. Then comes one of the clearest community design choices in the record: BSQ Teens. Bean says the wider server includes adults and many teenagers, and describes this new space as a safe place for teens to talk about school, life, and whatever matters to them. The BSQ High graphic makes the purpose visual. June adds another lane, NBA playoff programming. A dense run of Spurs versus Knicks posts moves from reactions into Game Watch invitations, and a Game 3 clip puts Join the Discord right in the frame. It documents activation around the playoffs. It does not prove a specific growth number. The same month, the invitation format reaches gaming directly. Rainbow Six Customs with the gang, organized through Discord. Then, the Backrooms arrive. This is more than a short clip. The footage carries a full video on YouTube banner, turning co-op horror and reaction edits into a long-form release. The Streamer University chapter has to be told carefully. A June TikTok caption calls this the aftermath of an in-person Streamer U interview. Public YouTube shorts also carry application and audition titles. That supports a public attempt and aftermath, not admission, affiliation, or an outcome the clips do not establish. At the start of July, the game changes again, this time into a casino-style lobby. Roulette, craps, slots, and arguments that become the joke. The TikTok captions call the run Gamble with Friends and tag Iluda. On YouTube, the long-form title says it even louder. We cleaned out the casino. And the stream keeps leaving the desk. In this July recap, Bean is outside at night, pointing a camera at a water plume and saying he is reporting live. It is a simple moment, but it shows the format widening. Gameplay, community rooms, and real-world IRL updates. Days later, BSQ takes that format to DreamCon. TikTok posts promote Twitch from the convention. Instagram's bio says BSQ went to DreamCon. YouTube Shorts carry DreamCon clips too. The creator who began with close-up daily posts is now documenting a convention floor and a broader creator scene. At DreamCon, Bean asks Kanel Joseph to Google BSQ Bean. Then he puts a future goal on camera. In 1 year, I want that collab. Kanel's answer is, I'ma hold you to it. That is a public challenge and a promised goal, not a completed collaboration, but it is a moment of visibility. By August, the story is not one format. It is Steam demos, teammate skits with BSQ Iluda, new podcast format branding on YouTube, gaming and live programming, and talent show invites returning to the feed. The current banner says it plainly: gaming, IRL, community. That is the BSQ Network era, an ecosystem of formats rather than one lane. So the answer is not a single clip, a single game, or a single live. BSQ Bean is a single father, a gaming content creator, and the founder of BeanSquad, BSQ, an online community network built to connect and uplift growing digital creators, streamers, and gamers. You can see that purpose in the growth of the content. The early family and food posts created the human connection. Gaming created the shared language. Talent shows created a stage. Discord, BSQ Teens, Customs, watch parties, and DreamCon turned that audience into a network with places to meet, create, compete, and come back. And if you want to see how far that work has traveled, do not just take this documentary's word for it. Well, Google him. Today, that search leads viewers to his TikTok, Instagram, the BSQ-verse Discord community, merch, and current videos. The numbers and results can change. The point is bigger. The name now carries a trail across platforms, one that gives new viewers a way to find the work and the community behind it. That is BSQ Bean, a father building in public, a creator still experimenting, and a founder turning consistency into community. If you were looking for the next stream, the next game, or the next room to grow in, his story is not finished. It is already live.